All right, this is the third time I filmed this because last time I didn't actually record it. So this is actually probably going to be really fast and hopefully the better video that I did today. This question comes from Reddit user yippyyohungryboi, which gets funnier every time I say it. So thank you, yippyyohungryboi, for this question and making my night so much better. Let's look down here and see if anybody actually. Okay. See, I gotta hurry because people beat me to the answer, and it's like, wow, I did this whole video for nothing. All right, so we have a triangle. It's an isosceles triangle, and BC is its base. So that means that angle B is equal to angle C. And here we have expressions for angle A, B, and C. So there's a couple different ways we could go about this. Since it is isosceles, we can set this equal to this, or we can sum all three of these angles up and then set them equal to 180. I'm going to choose to set C equal to B. Let me just go ahead and do that. So this is what we get. 4x squared minus 3x plus 56 equal to x squared plus 74. Now I'll transpose over an x squared and I'll transpose over 74. So 4x squared minus x squared becomes 3x squared minus 3x, and 56 minus 74 is negative 18. Which is equal to 0. Now, there's a factor of 3 everywhere here, so I'm going to divide everything by 3. And I get x squared minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. And then we can factor this. Everyone's good at this. We're experts at factoring by the time we get to geometry. So we're going to get x minus 3 and x plus 2. So x equals 3 or negative 2. And one of these will be a valid solution. My intuition says that it's going to be negative 2, and I've done this twice before, so I know that it's, I'm sorry, negative 2 is the invalid one. So x equals 3 is our valid one. So we're going to plug back in x equals 3 into these expressions, because keep in mind these are degrees, right? These are how big these angles are. And then that'll tell us what each angle measure is. Okay, so let's start with C. So angle C. So we're going to plug it in for x. So 3 squared plus 74 is 9 plus 74 is 83. Okay, so this is going to be 83. And then same thing here for B. So 4 times 3 squared minus 3 times 3 plus 56. And this is going to be 4 times 9, which is 36. Minus 9 plus 56, which is 27 plus 56, which is 70, 83, which is what we had. So that's perfect. And of course, we're going to get that solution. The real check is going to be, so the sum of 83 plus 83 is 166. And so there's 14 degrees unaccounted for. So this one should be 14. If everything goes correctly, that will be 14 degrees. Okay, so let's same procedure. We're going to plug in for A. We're going to plug in x is equal to 3. Oops. Okay, here we go. So we get 3 squared is 9 times 2 is 18 plus 24 minus 28, which is equal to 24 minus 28 is negative 4 plus 18 is 14. Okay, and that's what we wanted. So these are our angle measures. Those are the correct answers. If you did the same thing, if you went into each expression and you plugged in that negative 2, you would get 2 equal angles at the bottom, but then you'd have a negative angle for the top. So you know when you get that negative angle that this doesn't make sense. You can't have a negative angle measure for a triangle. And so you would throw that solution out. So don't get God on these problems. You do the entire thing correctly. You understand that either of those relationships, the sum should be 180 or the base angles are equal. And you do all that math, and then you get to the end and you give them a junk solution, one that's not valid. So avoid doing that. And consider subscribing to my channel, like this video and all that stuff. I'm going to do a question and answer probably 4 or 5 nights a week once we get into the semester fully, especially if people are showing interest for that. so that if you guys have questions or there's something not clear from class or there's a really tough homework problem, go on the live stream, drop it in the chat, and I'll get it answered for you. All right, thank you.